Hello everyone, I'm Jigyasu Agrawal, a political strategist, an ex-UPSC aspirant and founder of Rebounds, which is India's only organization working exclusively in the UPSC Plan B space. Today in this video, I'm going to share about an opportunity, the 12 positions for which Reserve Bank of India is currently hiring, for which no experience is required, no exam is required, and it's an exceptional opportunity for someone interested to work in the space of public policy and many other similar roles. So be with me till the end of it. I'm sure you can consider applying for this role, and this is an exceptional role. I'm also going to provide some of the insights to further help you in optimizing your chances for this role. Okay, all right. So this is the role position is of young professional, and here they are hiring for 12 different type of roles. What do we mean by young professionals? So young professional are the people who will be working on different divisions like AI, quantum technology, cyber security, climate finance, digital payments, financial market in areas related to policy research, data analytics, regulatory decision making, etc. So these are some of the people or experts coming from the market directly to help the institution. So these are young professional, as it says. These are young. They do not have a lot of work experience, and they also want to gain hands-on experience with short to medium term policy assignments. So an excellent win-win situation where you can gain that experience, get a very good stipend, and also the organization can benefit from you. Here you will be collaborating with the economists, technologists, researchers, policymakers on high-impact project that shapes India's financial ecosystem. I'm going to share more details here. So the basic general criteria for it is here eligibility is you should be an Indian citizen between 21 to 30 years of age, and the educational qualification and experience requirements are based on the position. So we will discuss this when we discuss different positions. This is YP young professional, that is like a designation for you. Now, what is the work experience? For most of those roles, work experience is not essential. While it is desirable for few roles, but it is not essential. Anyone without any work experience can also apply. And here you will get a stipend, a compensation of 1,50,000 rupees per month. The duration will be initially of 3 years. It will be extendable to a maximum of 5 years. I will also discuss what after that in this video. The application deadline for it is 6th of July. So we have some time available. You can, take your time, curate a strong application and apply. The duration for it, the location for it is Mumbai, largely in their head office. So an excellent opportunity where you can get very, very good salaries and along with great exit opportunities after the completion of it. Now, what are the various roles? While they have many roles, as we were discussing earlier, like cybersecurity, climate finance, etc., I'm going to discuss about 4 or 5 most relevant roles. So basically, it's like there are in total 12 such positions which they have, different type of positions, and under each of them there is one such vacancy. So in total, 12 such vacancies. Now the first one is policy analytics DOS. As it says, it is policy plus analytics. So they would look for someone who has an acumen of data analytics along with understanding of policies. And it also reflects in their essential qualification, which is B or BTech or ME or MTech in computer science, information technology, or you can have a master's degree in statistics, data, etc. So someone who understands data, someone who understands a little bit of technology. So that is the essential qualification. If you have these skills, good. So these are the desirable work experience. If you have some work experience on tools like Excel, Power BI, Python, statistical analysis, MIS automation, etc., good to have. Your broad job profile would be, you will be analyzing some supervisory data sets and you will be developing some of the dashboard to support policy. So basically working at the intersection of public policy and data analytics. You will be automating MIS workflows and preparing some analytical insights on it. So good opportunity to be in. Again, I have provided the complete details of it. The job description and complete details are available in the description of this video. You can go through that. You will find the link to directly, explore all the details and apply. Second, is young professional policy and research in the payment gateway. So policy and research in the domestic and cross-border payments. Educational qualification would be a postgraduate degree in economics, because now it's about payments, economic, finance, statistics, commerce, public policy, or data science. It can be a bachelor's, BTech, MTech, ME, etc., or you can be a CA. Desirable work experience, they want that, let's say if you have some experience in public policy, payment systems, etc., good to have that. Job profile in brief, because as the name itself says, it is about border payments. So, preparing notes, brief, strategic inputs, etc., for strategic management to support payment system policy formulations. So it's about a policy formulation for payment systems, tracking development in the domestic and global payment ecosystems. Good role at the intersection of public policy, finance, and data. Similarly, they have another role, which is related to policy and research. So here, because it is research, so master's degree or PhD in economics, of which at least one course paper is relevant to maybe maths, statistics, econometrics, etc. during your master's degree. And if you have also authored at least one paper in a reputed journal, good to have. Work experience, while it is not mandatory, if you have it, it is good to have. So experience in some economic research or working with some of the statistical softwares like Stata, Python, R, etc. Again, as the name says, policy and research. So you will be reviewing some of the research papers and policy matters. You'll be preparing some briefs, background notes, and working on those policy related stuffs. Again, you can find all the details in the GD provided in the description of this video. Similarly, then they also have some role of artificial intelligence. As we always say, AI is now penetrating everywhere. A lot of regulations with respect to the AI will also come, be it in finance, public policy, or any other area. This is just one reflection of it. And that's why even the domain of public policy is growing exponentially with the penetration of technology. There are many roles which are coming in tech policy, which are coming in policy regulation. Let's say firms like Meta, Google, etc. are hiring for tech policy regulations, etc. and many other roles. Now, educational qualification for this role is a postgraduate or a technical or a professional degree in, because it's AI, computer science, public policy, data science, etc. Work experience can be experience in AI research, technology policy, data analysis, or related domains. So basically, if you have some experience related to AI research, technology, data analysis. Similarly, if you have some exposure to AI governance, because here you will be working at the intersection of AI and public policy, as the role here says. Analyze emerging AI technologies and develop some policy recommendations on ethics and governance of them. So many a time we also read that during our UPSC prep. So that understanding and knowledge certainly comes very handy. Similarly, support some regulatory research, stakeholder consultation, and strategy formulation for AI-driven innovation ecosystems. And hence, this workings, AI governance, ethical AI framework, regulatory research, those things. If you have an understanding of it, good to have. So your UPSC background can certainly give you an edge in many such roles, combined with some other skills. Then we have data analytics and policy research. Now, some of you might be thinking, can I apply for this role? If you are meeting the mandatory qualification, you can apply. Even if you are not meeting the desirable qualification, you are going forward, your focus should be next time you should be skilled enough to have all the skills they are looking for, because it is you might have understood, it is the skills which matter more compared to anything else. If you are meeting their basic mandatory qualification, you have a strong portfolio to showcase that you are genuinely passionate and competent for this role. That's it. Similarly, this data analytics and policy research, it is at the intersection of data and public policy. So data mining and analytics, systematic analysis of complaints, complaint trends, process automation, etc. Again, you can find all the details in the description of this video. Now, these are few roles. There are many other roles which can be considered by you. As I was saying, they are hiring for 12 positions. The details of them are in the job description. Few things. The overall process of application is online via email. They have provided all those details in the JD. You can check that. Ensure that since the application deadline is 6th of July, ensure that you apply before that. Okay, if you need any support, have any queries, feel free to write in the comments. Now, the other question which many of you would be having, this is a role for 3 years, extendable to 5 years. What after that? The role will provide you great learning opportunity. It will provide you an exposure to build a very strong profile and portfolio. And after that, once you have it, sky's the limit. You can get into good roles in consulting where you work as advisor to the government. You can work in various multilateral institutions like World Bank, ADB, IMF, etc. They also have their Indian arms which keeps on hiring very regularly. There are various financial institutions. There are risk advisory roles with various financial institutions. You can get into them because now you have understanding of data also, public policy also, and some element of maybe finance or other aspect. You can get into relevant corporate leadership roles. Or for many of you who want to go to, let's say, top-notch colleges globally, Stanford, Harvard, etc., you can go for the higher education in those colleges as well. The sky is the limit in terms of the exit opportunity. You should only focus on how to get into it right now. Also, to help you explore many such routes which are available in the market, we are organizing a completely free masterclass on career options for UPSC aspirant on this Sunday, 21st of June at 7 p.m. Ensure that you register and join that. You can find the link of it in the description. There are limited seats available. Ensure that you register timely and join it. I'm sure you will get a lot of clarity about various options which are available. I hope this video helped you in exploring various other opportunities beyond UPSC. If yes, I would request you to please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Your support is the fuel to the vision of Rebounds. I'll keep on coming up with many such opportunities and insights for you because everyone deserves a second chance.